Hi guys, how are you all doing? Are you all okay? I hope you are. I am Melanie and I do food hauls and a few other bits and pieces. This is part 2 of my weekly food haul because I did go to Lidl yesterday and that will be a separate video. So I have been to Tesco and Asda today. At Asda I spent £60 and 50p. And at Tesco, I spent £128.94. I got £31.52 off, and it came to £97.42, which is quite a lot for me. I am going to show you what I got. Sorry about any shadows. It's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it's getting dark outside, and I'm having to use the kitchen light, so there may be shadows. If you watched last week's video, you'll know that I got this night cream and it is really good. I got a Nivea night cream 3 or 4 weeks previous from Asda and it's full price at £5 and I got it for £2.50 and I actually liked it, but this is much nicer, but it is a £14 face cream. It was on offer for £5.50, but it is really, really nice. You can tell the difference. Even though I'd be happy to have the £5 one because it is decent, this is better for me, but obviously I do want to get it when it's on offer. So I have got another one, so when the other one that I'm currently using runs out, I have one. And I decided to try the day cream because based on the night cream, I basically think that I'm going to like the day cream as well. And because that's also £5.50, I thought, well, I might as well give it a try, because it's not full price, so it's a good time to try it. I got 3 food savers. These had an offer on. I think you got 50p off. I think they're about £1.25ish with the offer on. It's handy for leftovers because I keep sending someone with leftovers either in a dish or with a plate. Sometimes I wait quite a while to get these dishes and plates back, and also the portions are slightly too big, but they're not going to be too big in these, so that's why I got them. I do have a couple of these tubs, but I just saw these and I thought, well, they're handy to have in. I basically replaced some tissues that go in the living room that I don't sit in because they're getting used. I don't have it. I should actually buy myself a box of tissues. These are actually the cheapest they do, and the box that they've currently been using are Kleenex, which are probably nicer, but I just like the pattern of the box. You open it on this side, so that's why they're upside down. They had a few different designs and this one just stood out, and that's why I got it, even though they're not for me. 3 bananas because I thought I could have banana on porridge if I wanted. I just remembered something that I forgot and I'm going to have to wait till next week because I think I've spent more than enough this week. I mean, I spent with yesterday about 180 when normally I spend around 150 or less. Galaxy cookies, not for me. I don't even really like Galaxy chocolate, to be honest. If like it was my only option, I would eat some of it, but I don't particularly love it. But these were on offer and I know someone who will like them because they'll eat anything sweet. 3 pack of onions, red ones. I got the egg noodles. I got Tesco's own because I don't personally notice any difference between these and the branded ones, except for the price difference. I can't even remember what the price difference was, but it was enough for me to decide just to get the Tesco ones. And I like how these are packaged as well. Not that that makes a difference. Panadol, and I got migraine relief because I keep getting migraines and they don't work. I've been taking Nurofen, so I thought I'd just give them a try. They weren't super expensive, they were less than £2. I've had migraine relief ones before. I've also had the ones you have to get from the pharmacy over the counter, but they're quite expensive. Migraine relief, I think they're like £7-8 now. So I've got them to have in because I've been having quite a few migraines, typically 1 a week. Some gold bars. I got the cinnamon swirls, which I forgot to put in the fridge earlier. I do like them out the fridge. 2 butter almond croissants. Sea salted sea broths. My evening meal's going to go in there. I'm going to do that before I continue, but you won't know because I'm going to edit this. But before I go and put that in, tortilla chips in natural cheese flavour, because Doritos are never on offer. These are not personally for me, but if I were getting some for me, I would get these salted ones, and normally with a dip. So that's basically why I got the cheaper ones, because they're over £1 cheaper. I got the blueberry wheats. Man out either yesterday or the day before. I had them for breakfast, so I do really like them, so I got them. I spotted the lint roller in the toilet roll section, £1.25. I thought might as well get it because I have a husky that permanently throws fur everywhere. I got a pack of lines because the loose ones looked rubbish, and these had an offer on making them only £1 for the pack, so I got them. Spring onions because they go with a recipe I'm having. I got the Elvive Hydra Hyaluronic Moisture Wrapping Mask. It was on offer for £4. I wouldn't have paid, I think it was £7 for it. I use the shampoo and conditioner currently. My hair badly needs this. I typically always have something like this in. Like, I like the banana one, do you know, is it Superfoods Hair by Garnier? Not had one for ages. My hair is in desperate need of something, so I've got this to try, and I'm hoping to wash my hair tonight. I was meant to wash it this morning, but I decided when my alarm went off I'd prefer to have half an hour extra in bed asleep than get up and wash my hair. So because my hair didn't look too bad, I got away with it. If it did look bad, I wouldn't have got that extra half an hour sleep, and I was absolutely exhausted, so I'm hoping to do it tonight. Piece of ginger, garlic, and then these were 4 for the price of 3. So I'll show you when I get to it. I'll tell you which one I was meant to be getting. Sausage casserole, because I've been thinking about having sausage casserole, and even though it won't happen this week, I will be doing the packet mix because you just need onion, tomato puree and mushrooms. So I will be doing that in the next few weeks. This is what I needed. I needed a peri peri spice mix. I mean, this is one to do in the bag. So I'm hoping the seasoning's separate. It typically is, because, you know, I can then keep the bag and then put whatever else I want in it. But that's what I wanted for a recipe. I think it's peri chicken tray bake or something. So that's why I got that. Then I spotted that. This looks really nice. I didn't even look what you meant to put with it, but chicken kebab sounds nice to me. So you need this, chicken, vegetable oil, pita bread, lettuce, onion, cucumber. I might do them next week. Not this week coming, but when I go shopping next, I might get what I need to make that, because that looks really good. And I got a cheddar cheese sauce, because I'm going to make cauliflower cheese or similar, but not for me because I don't like it. But when I was looking, this stood out to me, so I thought I'd get that. I got a tin of sweet corn because this was on offer. I think it had like 20p off, which isn't a lot, but I do love the green giant one. I do get like shop's own, but because this was on offer, that's why I got it. I saw this last week. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And they had 3 different flavours, but I was drawn to the rhubarb and pomegranate. Didn't smell it. There was like a mint one with something and another scent. And it was on offer last week. I think you get 90p off or something. And it is actually it is actually really big. It doesn't show how big that bottle is. And I was like, if it's on offer the following week, which is this week, I will get it. I saw it, smelt it, and it smelled edible. And it reminds me of the Method rhubarb one. I haven't had that for ages. I used to get that all the time. So that's why I got it. Don't necessarily need it, but I will use it. So if you do see it, it smells good. Hopefully it's a good product. I got a tin of chopped tomatoes because I believe I only have 1 tin in the cupboard. And these are meant to be £1.50 separately, but they're still on offer for £1.15. I do, and I say this every time, I do prefer the more expensive ones, but I would happily have one that's like 40-50p. I just prefer them, and if I can get them, I do. I got a light coconut milk just to have in the cupboard because it's always handy to have. I should get a full fat one to have in the cupboard as well, because some recipes vary, and sometimes I just use them to mix them in with things. Baked beans, I don't know if I've got 1 or 2 tins in the cupboard. I always try to have 2, so I've got one in case I need one. no mushy peas at all. These are 31p, the other one's are 50p. The other one has a ring pull on, which I do prefer, but that's 19p difference for the same thing, so that's mainly why I got the cheaper one. Now we're going to go on to Asda briefly. So I got these Sour Patch Kids. They are folded over because I've had about 7. Bag of carrots I haven't done left. I don't typically use face wipes and I haven't done for a long time, and then I found some the other day that I'd got basically to take makeup off my hands when I'm like trying makeup and swatching it on my hands, but I'd misplaced them for quite a while, then found them and they're still usable. And they're by that, is it like Kind to Skin or Science for Skin range by Tesco. They're only like 50p, and I used one to take my makeup off the other night, then micellar water, then I cleansed, because these don't take it all off, trust me. And I've also run out of micellar water, which I forgot to get. Anyway, there was a time when I used to get these all the time. They come in a blue packet as well and a pink packet, because I used to get the pink packet because they're really nice, but when I tried these are so moisturising and leave my skin feeling nice. That's why I got them, and they're only something like $1.39. They're very, very cheap. So if you do use things like this, I do recommend them. The only thing that I don't like about these, which I didn't realise until I'd got them home, is they're not biodegradable, whereas those cheap ones that I got, which are like 40 or 50p, they are. So I potentially won't get them again knowing that, but I went through loads of these. My ultimate favourites are the simple wipes. They are amazing, and I love the water boost ones. They are amazing, but the original ones are nice, but these are much cheaper and they are good if you do use them, but unfortunately they're not biodegradable, which I would prefer. Cotton buds, which I didn't realise they've got 2 different ends on. It was very confusing when I used them, because I desperately needed to use one when I come home. Then, because I'm trying to build up stuff if I get ill, or not just me, I decided to get these this week. I almost got some cold and flu tablets, not capsules, but they were more than, you know, the cheap ones, even though they're Asda's own. I think they were different type. I think they've got something different in, and I didn't want to spend more than a similar price this week, because I knew I'd spent a lot more this week than typical. And I normally have I've not had the Lemsip ones in years because it's not my favourite thing to have. I think I'm scarred from when I was younger. My parents used to give me the lemon Lemsip ones. I don't know if they've changed the formula of what they taste like, but it was the most horrific tasting thing. And then eventually I found out about blackcurrant ones, which are better. But I've personally not had any of these for years and years and years. And I don't think I've even tried the Beecham ones, so I don't know if they're better or just the same as the Lemsip ones. But they're only 5 sachets, and I thought this would be handy. Do you know, like when you're really dehydrated and you're not drinking enough? Because obviously this is the medication as well, it will make me drink. I mean, they're not necessarily going to be drank by me, someone else might get sick and use them. But I just want like different choices in the cupboard, so that's why I got them. I got this Milka hazelnut, which isn't for me. It was in the World Food section, it wasn't even expensive. And then I got the Marvellous Creations for me. There's an 8-pack of Nurofen there. These were on offer. Did I get these in Asda? I think I got them in Asda. All the flavours were on offer, including the original. I don't know why I didn't get original, because I've not had original in such a long time. But I got strawberry because I really like strawberry. They didn't have my typical bread rolls on in stock. Like half the shelf was empty of all the in-store baked bread rolls. So I've had to get these. These had a slight offer on. I've had them before. And then the typical seeded ones. 2 packs of the stir-fry noodles. I had some 2 days ago. I only got 1 packet last week. I definitely need 2. There's some weeks where I don't have any for many weeks, and then there's weeks where I'll have like 1. But the last couple of weeks I've had 2 a week, except for this week. I only had 1 in the cupboard. Even though I've got a full packet, I've basically finished 1 yesterday, so I do like to have spare just in case. Tickled pink Cookies, because some of it does go to charity, and it's just pink cookies with white chocolate pieces. Hot dogs, dental chews. I got the Napolina chopped tomatoes. They were on offer for 75p. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have got the other ones, even though they're really nice. I would have got 2 or 3 cans of this from Asda. I will actually need some more. I think I've got 1 can in the cupboard. I like to have 3 to 4. Nescafe wasn't an offer again, but these 2 were. The Starbucks, which is absolutely stunning. And then, even though I don't rate Costa coffee from like in sachets, I'm not a big fan of it anyway. It was on offer and it's salted caramel, so I thought I'd try it, but potentially I won't like it, or it won't be something I'd have again. 8-pack of Lucozade from Tesco, 2 for £3 on Pepsi Max, 2 for £3 on Pepsi Max. Mine is super low, it may potentially run out this week, so it's just replacing. 2 peach and 5 apple and mango. Today they had a load of vouchers for the weekend only, where you could get like 2 tubs of chocolate for £5. You could have 1864 Kronenberg, an 18-pack for £10, and you could have the Ariel Platinum washing pods that's normally £10. You could have them for £5, and I went to get them and the 1664, which wouldn't be for me, and that was all I wanted. There were some other vouchers, and there was no 1664 at all, and there was no washing pods. The shelves had been stripped bare. There was some that was meant to be on the end of the aisle, they had been stripped bare, but apparently some people are screenshotting and sending the voucher to people, and people are using it when you're not meant to use it unless you've got the Asda app. So, and also people, because someone had done it and they were talking about it, they'd gone in, used the vouchers, they screenshotted the vouchers before they used them, then went back in and got more. So unfortunately I missed out on them. So I've got these. I think these had 50p off, taking them down to 3.50. I haven't had the pods for a while. I've had the liquid. In fact, am I using the liquid? Yeah, but the liquid is very, very low, so that's why I've got them. But I would have liked, because I don't think I've even tried Ariel. If I've had Ariel, I've not had Ariel for many years, and it was a bargain at £5 or £4.50. It was either £4.50 or £5. So obviously, if I would have gone there first, there may have been a chance, but I didn't. Down here, I've got my Tesco toilet roll. I've got the 24-pack of Ice Valley water, and also from Tesco, I think these were £7.50-ish. I haven't got enough to last me the week, so that's why I've got them. So this is the chill stuff that's in the fridge that I put in the fridge when I come home from shopping. So I got, and sorry about any like reflection, it's just because I've got to have the light on. So I got roast beef and corned beef, because I did ask, do you want corned beef, beef or ham? And they wanted corned beef. I also got them, I mean, they've got a good meal week this week. I mean, they've got chicken, which I got from Lidl, if you've not seen the Lidl haul. They've got a lamb shank, and then they've got 2 gammon steaks with rarebit cheese melt. This was £4.50, and so was 2 gammon steaks by themselves, which were bigger. But I thought they might like this. Then I also got them a Irish beef sirloin steak. And they've also got 4 signature pork sausages. I will be eating meat most meals this week. If probably 80% of my meals will have chicken in this week. So I wanted a kilogram of chicken from Asda, because when I think there's a 900 grams in Tesco last time, it didn't taste great. I think I talked about it in the video, it just didn't taste great, and the dog ended up with a lot of my food because it just wasn't great, and it might have just been a bad week, so I should try it again at some point. Anyway, there's normally some kilograms in, because that's the kilogram section has the most in, I've noticed, and there was none. There was a couple of the 1.6 kilogram packs, which in hindsight I should have got, because what I don't use can be frozen. But I went for this, which is £4.70-ish. I've actually spent more getting less. And then I got the 300g pack as well, but it's all I could get, so it has to do. And then in Tesco, I got this. Was it Tesco? Yeah, it was Tesco. It had about 75p off, and I do love this. I got a pack of sweet potato because it's in one of the meals that I'm doing. It's like a chicken and sweet potato tray bake, like a peri-peri one. So I got a bag of sweet potatoes, and this is part of that tray bake as well. I've got 2 bags of the tender stem broccoli because 1 wasn't enough, 2's too much, but I will eat this because I absolutely love tender stem broccoli. There's also a Lipton peach iced tea because this was on offer. I think it was down to 150 from 220, so I've got that to have this week. In Asda, I got a bag of ice, a pack of garden peas because we completely ran out of peas. In fact, I've nearly run out of green beans and I was meant to get them but totally forgot. There's not even enough for one side, I don't think. And I got the golden waffle fries because for the second week in a row there's been no frozen mashed potato. They've got enough mashed potato for 2 to 3 meals. They still have waffles, they have potato croquettes, they have wedges, they have the potato pops, so they've got a lot of variety. And also there's potatoes in, like we've got normal potatoes as well. So they've got everything they need. I almost forgot to show these two. There is also a can of coffee from Tesco, the cheap 70p one. And then I got the coconut water and the energy drink that don't have caffeine in from the World Food section in Asda. And I believe that's everything that I got today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel or you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe and press the notification button to get an alert when I upload next. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I'll be back very soon with another food haul. Thank you for watching.